Welcome back to Dano Does Things. So a lot of people are looking for at-home hobbies, and maybe you're one of them. You just picked up a set of watercolors and now you're like, what now? Do I just start a painting? Do I paint a flower now? And hey, go for it. I'm all about the just jump in attitude, but I have one thing you should do first to really set yourself up for watercolor success from the get-go. Get a big piece of watercolor paper. Divide it into a grid with all the colors you have written along the top and along the side. We're going to paint what I call a color grid. It's going to be a visual representation of not just what every color in your palette looks like, but what every color looks like mixed with every other color in the palette. So let's get started. First are 10 base colors. I recommend painting your labels and the square where each color crosses itself, like so. Now the fun part. We're going to start mixing colors. You're going to follow the grid you set up and try to mix equal parts of each color to fill in the square. Like here, we are taking equal parts lemon yellow and crimson and making this very lovely orange. And that's it. Keep following your grid. Lemon yellow and brilliant red, then lemon yellow and phthalo blue, and so forth down the line. Now, besides the fact that this looks pretty cool, let's explore why we're doing this. Color theory is not necessarily something that everyone has just tucked away in the back of their brain. I know I've watched a lot of videos on why some colors look the way they do when they're mixed together, like how cool tones should be mixed with cool tones or something like that, but it never sticks in my head and I can never remember which colors are cool and which are warm and what that even really means. So for all you fellow visual learners out there, this color grid will allow you to basically look up some standard color formulas to use in your paintings. That way you're not starting from zero and completely guessing every time you want to mix up a new color. Try to make each square a fairly even mix between the color from the top and the color from the side so that one isn't dominating the other. That can be harder with some colors as they just tend to take over, as you'll see with every color I try to mix with Viridian as this goes on. As well, you may have noticed we're filling in 2 squares of each mixed color. You could definitely just do the 1 square, but I favor doing 2 since the first square you paint is usually a little more opaque than the second one, so you're also seeing a little variety within the color itself. As well, it just kind of looks cooler in the grid. Okay, let's fill the rest of these in and take a closer look. Now that we have our grid, we can easily use it as a jumping off point. Say you want to paint something green and you know you're looking for a deep forest green. You see the similar shade on your grid and know that it was made from phthalo blue and medium yellow. Now you can mix those two colors up and then fine-tune it from there. Of course, there's almost limitless possibilities on the colors you can mix with 2 or even 3, 4 or more colors. But if you're just starting out, I highly recommend making this color grid to give yourself a guide to help you on your watercolor journey. Thanks so much for watching. If you're looking for more crafty inspiration and tutorials, please subscribe and we'll see you next week.